Thanks for watching Mid-Morning this President's Day. Dating people you work with, it's certainly something that's happened in the past, even though some workplaces have rules against it.
Companies are taking an even closer look at workplace romance in the era of the Me Too movement. There was a survey that came out that said just in the wake of that movement, 35% of companies have reviewed their sexual harassment policies, which if you think about the speed of HR, like that's pretty quick for that many companies to say, hey, we better take a look at what's going on here.
I think we'll see that number go up, though, even more.
I think every company will, right?
Yeah.
And when you look at the crux of these biggest scandals, the Matt Lauer, the Harvey Weinstein, these are workplace relationships that one person might think is consensual,
Sure.
and then the other person says, like, well, it was consensual, but I felt pressured, I felt harassed.
Well, especially when the person had all the power. When you talk about Matt Lauer and Harvey Weinstein, those people are at the top of the food chain and they're dating subordinates.
So that's the issue here, right? And that's what companies are dealing with. How do you deal with supervisor-subordinate relationships? 7 out of 10 companies ban it. And of course, you know what happens when companies ban it.
It's just a secret.
It's just a secret. Right, it's still happening. Many workplaces require disclosure, and lawyers, employment lawyers, are trying to figure out, all right, what do we do about this? How do we protect our employees to make sure they're not being harassed, make sure they're not in an unwelcome relationship? And how do we protect ourselves as a company?
Well,
what do they do?
I don't have the answer, because I think that this is really tough, because even with, they have these so-called disclosures or love contracts, whatever they are, even when they're set up in a way where you're saying, okay, are you completely consensual? Are you uncomfortable? Even if you say no, and then all of a sudden that boss or whoever it is gets pulled into HR, you still worry about that retribution. I do think it's getting better. We're moving in the right direction. But what the right answer is, I don't know, because people will just do it behind their backs.
Yeah.
And I think people are doing it too. You look at some of the numbers, 16% of Americans, at least in 2016, had met their spouse at work.
Yeah,
that's
makes
1
sense.
out of 10 people who get married met their spouse in the workplace. So I do think it happens a lot. And yes, people do date their bosses.
Don't you think things have changed, though? I think that in light of all of this information coming out, I think if you're a supervisor, you just can't date a subordinate. There are a lot of people out there in the world. You do not have to date the people who work for you. And if you choose to date someone that's equal with you, at a certain point, if one of you gets promoted, then somebody's got to find another job. I just think that's the reality. It's too uncomfortable. Things change too quickly. I just don't think it's smart.
However, I think that if you're a hard worker and you are at your office all the time and the only people you're around, the only people you meet are your coworkers,
then get a life.
Yeah.
Get out of your workplace.
I know, but this is coming from the guy who hasn't dated in your 20s or in your 30s.
I just think it's too dangerous with the sexual harassment. How do you do it without that power imbalance coming into play? How do you do it?
You have to go around closed doors, which isn't okay, but I do think people do it. I'm not saying that they don't.
I know they do. I just
They're
don't
not
see
going to stop it.
I think that people
how you do it.
It's still something that people are doing, and even though this is happening, it's not going to stop people from doing it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's tough. It's a tough situation.